Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to teach you how to lay some stripes. You're either here because you are the owner of a lawn and landscaping business and you're just starting out and you're trying to figure out how to lay some stripes, or you just find them oddly satisfying, which is fine either way here. Today we're just pretty much going to go over which mowers to use, how to set yourself up right, how long it usually takes on average extra time to lay stripes rather than just mowing normally. You may see some bare spots in this lawn. It's by far not the prettiest lawn that we mow. The homeowner just recently purchased the house and they're working on getting all the weeds out of it and reseeding the lawn in the spots that it really needs it. I mean, you can see around the driveway, and when we first started, you can see there's a bunch of bare patches. But he's done a pretty good job so far getting this place back together. So first, we're just going to talk about the setup. As you can see me coming down here right now, I mean, there's already some lines already formed in this because I've already mowed this lawn a bunch of times, but pick a spot and go straight at it. Pick something on the lawn, like an object, and go straight at it. Turn around and follow that line all the way back. Keep on going until you hit the end of it where you first started. Turn back around. Go right beside that all the way there. And when you come around an obstacle, go around it and then keep going straight. You're going to come back through on that, so you're going to straighten out that line once you're all said and done. See how I'm going back around that object? And we're going to go by a bunch of objects. So right here's another one. Stop, go around the object, keep on going, come back to your line, follow it straight. And as you go, it's going to get a lot easier. The first couple times you do it, you're going to have some really odd stripes, which is perfectly fine. Don't let anybody tell you your stripes aren't straight, because you're the first person to know that the lines aren't straight. Keep going around all the obstacles, and when you're done, you'll see why. You go around the obstacles not in the line you just made. It's going to make it a lot easier on yourself in the end, not having to go over and double cut everything. And you can see the neighbor's lawn, how brown it is, and his lawn, how green it is. It's because we mow at 3.5 inches, and the neighbor mows at like an inch, maybe an inch and a quarter. He doesn't like to mow his lawn very often, as you can tell, which in my experience, mowing it shorter doesn't do anything except kill it. Either way, every single week you're gonna have to mow your lawn because it's gonna look raggedy. But as you can see, the stripes, I mean, they're pretty self-explanatory once you got the first stripe down, and then you keep going off of it, back and forth, the opposite way. Usually what I do is, the first time I'm mowing a lawn, I don't really ever make stripes, just because I'm trying to figure out the lay of the lawn and which ways are the best. Every single week is the opposite way. So when you first come down, you make one set of pattern of stripes, and then the next week go the opposite way. Either that be straight or diagonal across the lawn. The reasoning behind that is because if you are right there, I'm just showing how brown his lawn and how green my customer's lawn is. But back to what I was saying is the reasoning behind mowing it the opposite direction each time is because, I mean, I'm on an 800-pound mower. If I was to go in the same direction every single time, you'd have some ruts. So you switch it up so that you don't make any ruts in your customers' lawns. And the same goes for if you're just a homeowner and you have a pretty heavy zero turn, you should switch it up every single week. If you are just using a push mower, it really doesn't matter because push mowers are wicked light anyways, but it's good to switch up the pattern. You keep doing the same thing every single time, it gets kind of boring and it repeats itself. Pretty much the main way to keep yourself occupied while doing this is to just have fun with it and try to do as best as you can, and make it a challenge when you're doing it. See how straight of the stripes you can get it. Just make it as beautiful as possible for the customer. I mean, they're the ones that are just going to enjoy it in the end. And if you're a homeowner, compete with your neighbors. Just try to make it a competition every week. Who can have the best stripes? Just make some fun. One last thing I wanted to point out is you don't have to have a zero turn to make these stripes. You can use a push mower. I mean, there's homemade striping kits you can make. One of the most common ones is tying like a 2-inch PVC pipe to the back of your mower with some rocks in it with two caps on the end of it, and let that drag behind you. And I just pointed to some poison ivy growing up that pine tree. It's pretty nasty stuff. Yeah, like I was saying, just do the best you can with what you have. I have an Exmark E-Series radius. It's entry level commercial, which, I mean, I'm doing the best with what I have. And if you're just starting out, don't let it discourage you when you look at people around you that have these awesome mowers. Someday you'll be there. Thanks for stopping by. Take a look at these stripes that we laid. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Have a nice day.